And if you found your way to that device and had a question that took less than 15 seconds, and if it was something that was in my domain, then maybe your question will be the one that we answer. Let's find out now. First question.
Todd, I love this book. Thank you for doing this. My question is the song Pretending to Care. Could you tell us some of the background for that?
Pretending to Care is not a particularly personal song in that it doesn't describe a relationship that I had. But when you're a songwriter, you have to sort of imagine alternative relationships and things like that. And the song is, in the darkest light, it's like things were all normal and then you got horribly disfigured in a fire.
Oh, God.
And then you find out whether people actually love you for you. So it's kind of about that insecurity that everybody has. You know, is it like, is this for real? I mean, even if you've been with the same person for like 50 years, you still every once in a while wonder, could another more sexy old man come along?
Never really
Next
thought of that
question,
till now.
please.
Hi, Todd. I remember following you into the drugstore in Woodstock when I was in high school. So I want to ask, how did you enjoy your Mink Hollow Road days?
I cherish my days in upstate New York, and simultaneously dreaded them because of the horrible, horrible winters.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just not a winter person, I guess, because I bought the house in kind of like the mid-70s, something like that, and lived there for pretty much just a decade. But so much happened at that house, it was a magical place. For example, that's where Meatloaf married his first wife, as far as I know, his only wife. Although I know they're not together anymore, but they did that in my house for some weird reason. It's in the book, but I'll give you a little glimpse. It was hysterical because it was like in the dead of winter. And the driveway, I'm living up on a mountainside, and the driveways are all iced up, you know, and it's so funny to see every male in the parking lot trying to boss every other male around about how to get the car out of the snowbank, you know. So yeah, I mean, winter did have its charms, but otherwise, yes, I love my Woodstock days.
Hey Todd, thanks so much for all the years of inspiration and the genius songwriting. And can you give me a little background on the song Hawking from the Nearly Human Tour? I think it's a great song and a real challenge to sing. Thanks.
Oh, we're really boring down into the material now. And the obscure stuff too. So, Hawking is a song about Stephen Hawking, and it was essentially a thought experiment. It's like, what if you had no body to control, you still had your mind and everything, you were still in the world, but you could not do anything with your body, so you do everything with your mind. Every place you go and everything that you experience is really just in your mind. And that's how he comes up with all these incredible theories about time and space and stuff like that. Because he's not out playing horse in the backyard with his friends, you know, something like that. He has to do something else with his existence. And that's kind of a human thing that doesn't often get explored. You know, how people who are disabled and even severely disabled, how do they fill their time? Well, just start thinking about how the universe was made. Somebody's got to do it.
Hey Todd, thank you for your book and your contribution to music. I just wanted to ask you if you could speak more about moving from individualism to harmony and community. Thank you.
Well, the book has, some of you may not know, but the book ends on my 50th birthday. And it was kind of a good place to stop because I'm half a century old. It was my birthday. I got married on that day to make it easier to remember my anniversary. And it was essentially a capitulation in a way of what I had believed and thought. And I realized that people needed me more than I was actually giving them, and so I had to stop doing my own, nomadic whatever stuff and get more settled into the family. Now all my kids have moved out. Me and my wife don't call each other that anymore. She's my girlfriend. When we were raising kids, she was my wife. Now she's my girlfriend. It's like, rewinding back to, you essentially Benjamin Button your entire existence. And I think it's probably time to play some music.